In this video, we will talk about why Devon Larratt should be worried about Vitali's bicep curl and not be making fun of it. Number 2. Devon Larratt's recent half slip video and where exactly do I disagree with Devon on this. And finally, the East vs West practice pulling world championships where Alex Kurdeccia destroyed everyone. So Vitaly Laletin did about 4 to 5 seated bicep curls with 110 kilos and then Devon posted this on his comment section. I've seen others post this crying meme of Devon indicating that Devon is scared of something, but it is the first time I've seen Devon himself do that. So is Devon just trying to have fun? Is he mocking Vitaly by actually saying that he isn't scared? Although he is saying that he's scared in the comment. But doesn't he mean the exact opposite of that? Devon has been against bicep curls for at least past 5 to 6 years. He doesn't like this exercise. He believes it's kind of useless if you want to get good on the table. It doesn't work.
Yeah.
A curl, while you can say in arm wrestling, yes, these muscles are absolutely involved, but not exactly.
Yeah.
Like
That's specific enough.
Right. Like when you curl, you're curling in a supinated position. Mm-hmm. That really hits your bicep really good, right? Your bicep's really strong like this. But the truth is, in arm wrestling, I never want to be like that.
Yeah.
I want to be here.
All right.
Right? Because it puts you in a worse position.
So naturally, many new arm wrestling fans may have stopped doing these bicep curls because of Devon and also Todd Hutchings. So the question is, does this exercise even work? If the 95 kg champion and the super heavyweight rank 2 guy doesn't believe in it, I think it kind of does. Because if we look at the other data, the super heavyweight left arm champion does this exercise, the super heavyweight right arm champion does this exercise. In fact, most of the top arm wrestlers in every single weight category do like to do a lot of seated and standing cheat curls. And the guys who beat Todd Hutchings, Petrenko and Dadikian, and the guys who beat Devon, Levan, Denis Siplenkov, Vitaly Laletin, Kamil Jablonski, they all like to do this exercise. Plus, add on top of that both Devon and Todd Hutchings have torn their biceps on the table. So it is kind of needed. I know that Levan also tore his bicep, but it happened in the gym and not on the arm wrestling table. So now you decide who you want to listen to. I think this exercise works and you should do it. Now let's talk about Devon's recent video about the half slip. First of all, I do not agree with this statement. I don't think Devon could have slipped anytime he wanted to because everyone who has arm wrestled has been in this position. I've also been in this position, so I know it kind of hurts the wrist. But since I'm a beginner, if some experienced arm wrestler is watching this video, do let me know if this position still hurts your wrist even after 10-15 years of arm wrestling, even if it is just a little bit. And there is almost no strength in that motion. And if you have big biceps, limited range of motion because of that, or limited range of motion because of elbow issues, you don't even have that range of motion left with you. So basically, you don't have anywhere to go. So I don't think Devon could have slipped any time he wanted to from this position. And when Devon was defending this auto strap rule, in fact, I was commentating about it during that match live. I would have bet money on the fact that if the 4th round of that match started without a strap, Devon wouldn't have been able to slip. The second slip was more difficult than the first one. Third would have been even more difficult, and Devon had nothing left by the 4th round. There is absolutely no way that he was going to slip from Vitaly. And now let's discuss the extended pass, or as some people are calling it, the practice pulling world championship. And the defending champion Alex Kurdeccia destroyed everyone. Jokes apart, I have some newfound respect for these guys. When you actually pay money to watch these practice pulls, you start to appreciate guys like Irakli Zirakashvili, guys like Leonidas Arcona, Alex Kurdeccia, Lars Rohrbacken especially, Philip Larson, and even Reno Masic. They gave us what we paid for. And when you watch guys like Hermes Gasparini, who was just messing around on the table, Hermes is a good guy, so I can take his name. I'm not going to be taking anyone else's name, but you can watch the videos as they get uploaded on the channel. It really pisses you off when the only thing that these guys are there for is a practice pull and they don't go even 50% on the practice table. I'm telling you, next time you pay for the extended pass and you will have twice the amount of respect for Alex Kurdeccia, Irakli Zirakashvili, Lars Rohrbacken than what you have right now. These guys definitely deserve the appreciation. Even Leonidas was going all out in all of the practice pulls. I love that thing.